the real truth about the Easter story. Jesus left the city and went to the Mount of Olives. His followers went with him. Jesus went there often. He said to his followers, "Pray for strength against temptation." Does anyone know what temptation means? Make sure you ask your mum and dad. Then Jesus went about a stone's throw away from them. Now I don't have a stone, but I have this bottle. So about that far. He kneeled down and prayed, "Father, if it is what you want, then let me not have this cup of suffering, but do what you want, not what I want." Then an angel from heaven appeared to him to help him. Jesus was full of pain. He prayed even more. Sweat dripped from his face as if he were bleeding. When he finished praying, he went to his followers. They were asleep. Does your daddy snore like that? Mine does. Their sadness had made them very tired. Do you ever get sad sometimes and want to take a nap? I know I do. Jesus said to them, "Why are you sleeping? Get up and pray for strength against temptation." While Jesus was speaking, a crowd came up. One of the 12 apostles was leading them. He was Judas. He came close to Jesus so that he could kiss him. But Jesus said to him, "Judas, you are using the kiss to give the Son of Man to his enemies." The followers of Jesus were standing there too. They saw what was happening. Then said to Jesus, "Lord, should we use our swords?" And one of them did use his sword. He cut off the right ear of the servant of the high priest. Can you imagine having one of your ears cut off? Jesus said, "Stop!" Then he touched the servant's ear and healed him. Those who came to arrest Jesus were the leading priests, the soldiers who guarded the temple, and the older Jewish leaders. Jesus said to them, "Why did you come out here with swords and sticks? Do you think I am a criminal? I was with you every day in the temple. Why didn't you try to arrest me there? But this is your time, the time when darkness rules." They arrested Jesus and took him away. They brought him into the house of the high priest. Peter followed them, but he did not go near Jesus. The soldiers started a fire in the middle of the courtyard and sat together. Peter sat with them. A servant girl saw Peter sitting there near the light. She looked closely at him, and he looked at Peter's face and said, "This man was also with him." But Peter said, "This was not true." He said, "Girl, I don't know him." A short time later, another person saw Peter. You are also one of them." But Peter said, "Man, I am not." About an hour later, another man insisted, "It is true. This man was with him. He is from Galilee." But Peter said, "Man, I do not know what you are talking about." Immediately, while Peter was still speaking, a rooster crowed. "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" Can you make a rooster noise? Then the Lord turned and looked straight at Peter, and Peter remembered what the Lord had said. "Before the rooster crows tonight, you will say 3 times that you don't know me." Then Peter went outside and cried with much pain in his heart. Some men were guarding Jesus. They made fun of him like this. They covered his eyes so that he could not see them. Then they hit him and said, "Prove that you are a prophet and tell us who hit you." The men said many cruel things to Jesus. When day came, the older leaders of the people, the leading priests, and the teachers of the law came together. They led Jesus away